Lion King 2019. So Lion King came out, the remake of the much beloved 90s animation. Personally my favourite Disney animated film. Quite a strong connection to that. I remember watching the VHS to it hundreds and hundreds of times as a kid, even through like the credits. I'd just be sat there singing Elton John's score. Let's kick this off from the beginning. So this is the latest of Disney's animated live action remakes of their back catalogue of animated movies. I wasn't really looking forward to this film that much. I didn't like Jon Favreau's previous film from Disney as The Jungle Book, and it might have been because I didn't have as strong of a connection to the original Jungle Book. I still remember it being quite a good movie. I still liked it, but it wasn't quite up to the same level as The Lion King, for example. But even then, I didn't really like that film. I thought the comedy was very flat. The changes to the songs were quite dismal, really. Especially we won't mention his name.
Wow. Wow.
Obviously I'm going to be comparing this film to the original quite a lot, but I'm going to try and judge this film as a film on its own as well, as I think that's probably the fairest thing to do, really. A lot of YouTubers are just kind of going out there and saying, oh, this is what they should have done, which ironically would have made it even more like the original one. Like there's some YouTubers who said, oh, the facial animations, it looked exactly like it should have in the animated film, but live action, but that would have made it even more pointless than making this film. So this review is going to be split into several different categories. I was going to start with the look, and that's not primarily the cinematography. Or I know you can class this film as being shot because they basically rendered all the environments and then used a virtual camera system within the different environments to shoot the film in a way that you would shoot film on a set or on location. I see this film is more of like a tech demo for gamers. Like, you know, those pre-rendered Unreal 5 previews where they show, oh, this is what the engine can do, you know, all your games are going to look like this, which they never do look like that. Yeah, the reason why I say this is sort of like a tech demo is because it really does look amazing. I mean, this it's going to be looked upon as one of the best CGI movies of all time. I think a lot of studios are going to be trying to up their game, because you see a lot of shit CGI even now. It's even sometimes from Disney. I mean, the animators and the environment artists, they took their time with this film. My God, you get these cliffs where you see the layers of sediment of rocks that would have, like you see in real life on red rocks, and on the beach you see cliffs and you see layers where all the rocks would have piled up over thousands of years, and they spent time making those layers, and each rock you can tell is unique as it would be in real life. It's quite amazing, really. And the environments are definitely a lot better looking than the characters, the animals. The animals still look amazing. Like, you've got the fur and the way that obviously the lighting as well. But the environments, I don't know if it's because they're kind of still, and obviously with the characters they had to move them, they had to be animated. One thing I would say with the lighting though is that it always seems to be the same. We're kind of getting into direction here, but the lighting always seems to be the same. I think I noticed it with the Jungle Book as well. It's either the middle of the night, it's either pitch black, or it's always sunset. You get this very orange hue to it, and there's a lot of high contrast. There's not really any vibrant colours. Like, for example, on the I Can't Wait to Be King sequence in the original film, that was the most vibrant part of the entire film. Yeah, the animators really could go full out with the colours, and as soon as the song started, it was like boom, the colours are vibrant, and all the animals were like sort of more vibrant colours. And also the animals are kind of part of the song itself. They or the choreography of it, and by the end they're all piling up on each other. And this one they're just kind of like, oh, we'll just have the animals, I don't know, fuck about on a lake for a little bit, and this guy like, it's not quite the same effect. And I swear the lake, or the watering hole where they did this, it was literally the exact same fucking lake as the Jungle Book. It's like they just copy pasted it. But we'll give it an update. We'll put a few. We'll render it a bit better. And but yeah, just drag that Jungle Book file, Lion King file, copy paste, and the video game references aren't going to stop anytime soon. It is literally more or less a shot-for-shot remake, apart from a couple of scenes added here and there, and obviously some songs, Be Prepared, being cut and then put back in, but a really, really toned down version of it with whoever the person who plays Scar singing. He can't sing. I'm sorry, but he can't sing. Talking of casting, Donald Glover's fine. Beyonce, they're fine. They can both sing. Yeah. Obviously you got James Earl Jones, sounding a lot older. So yeah, I'm probably gonna completely screw this name up. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm so sorry, man. You're a great actor. I'm sorry I've just screwed your name up. Yeah, but you completely miscast. Jeremy Irons, why couldn't they get, I get that they're trying to go for like a black cast and all, but seriously, you got James L. Jones back, why couldn't you get living Jeremy Irons back? He was such a good Scar. Scar in this film is not intimidating at all. You can't sing. I don't even like the look of him. I get they're trying to make, he's been starved, you know, he's really skinny, see all his bones. But yeah, I think they should have got Jeremy Irons back. A lot more animated, maybe that's why they didn't go for him, because he was animated. The kid who played young Simba, his lines were really, really hammy. It's like it was the first take of that line for them. It was a sort of acting where you can tell that they're acting, you can tell they're reading off a script, they're in a booth. And also when he sang, a lot of it was auto-tuned. I don't think a lot of people notice this, but it was very much auto-tuned. Music choices, pretty much the same. There's one song that is added with I think it's just Beyonce actually, called Spirit. It's not quite as insulting as the speech in the song from Aladdin, because that was just completely on the nose. It's just not even subtle. But yeah, the song they put in here, Spirit, it's just a very pop song. You can tell they're trying to add like African elements to it, like drum, but it just feels completely out of place. And also the Elton John song that they had during the credits, I didn't even know it was Elton John to begin with. He's gone that bad, I think. Not that I hate Elton John or anything, he's great, but yeah. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? It's the fucking day. Like the whole scene takes place at day, which I think was a mistake in the original one, but seriously, it's in the title of the song. Yeah, and the Hans Zimmer score is obviously just as good. I like that he's made a few different arrangements with the songs. Like sort of the main melody is slightly different. It's you can still tell it's the Lion King if you were to listen to it blindfolded. You could still listen. You could still tell that was the Lion King. It's just played slightly differently. The humour in this movie is, put it this way, the cinema that I went to was completely ram-packed. It was open night, I think, or maybe the second night. There were hardly any laughs. There were hundreds of kids there, like with their parents. Most of the kids never even laughed. The jokes are just, they've already been told. I mean, they worked, 20 years ago, but now, like for example, Hakuna Matata, the jokes in that, they're not funny anymore. Everyone's just silent because they know it's coming. People know, it's been 20 years, people know the song off by heart. Oh, and the jokes they do add, they completely fall flat. There's one joke that I found quite funny, but I mean, it kind of referenced another Disney film, but obviously, watch our films, yeah, money. But yeah, that was my Lion King 2019 review. I hope you liked it. We'll be doing a lot more of these reviews, so stick around if you like my completely honest opinion. See you around. Cheers.